What's up, guys? It's me, GhostofYT, and I got to thinking. My realm has a lot of rare stuff. I mean, in terms of man-made builds, there's a lot of new stuff to explore. There's a lot of rare builds, a lot of secret builds, and I mean, the realm has all sorts of stuff on it, but I haven't really been thinking about all the rare stuff that is naturally generated on the realm. And when I got to look into that, I actually realized how lucky the realm seed is. And I mean, I know a lot of seeds, they have this stuff, but this close to spawn, all the stuff that I'm going to be showcasing is very close to spawn in walking distance. So it makes it a lot more special, because you don't have all this rare stuff spread out across the world. It's all, at spawn. So that's why I consider the realm a very lucky seed. So in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing all of the lucky stuff in the realm that I can find. Now, this isn't all of it. This is just a lot of the stuff I could find very easily. Most of it's probably buried underground. And just stuff I looked over, you can't see while flying. So I'm going to go and enter in the seed, and I'm going to start off by showing you the mob spawners on the realm. There's a lot of mob spawners really close to spawn. And yes, you clicked on this video to hear about the triple spawner. I will show that at the very end, the best, save the best for last. So I'm going to go and enter in the seed real quick. If you guys want the seed to this world, this is the seed right here. If you also want to join my realm that's currently up, you should join a live stream. I do live streams like pretty much probably once, twice a week. So yeah, if you want to copy down the seed, here's the seed. I'm gonna go and set this to creative. I'm not gonna be doing any surviving, just gonna be showcasing. And I'm going to turn on show coordinates because we're gonna be doing a lot of teleporting around. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and create the world. So first off, you might be like, okay, well, if you're a player of the realm, you might be like, yeah, there's some rare stuff, but I don't really, there's not a lot of rare stuff. Well, I'm gonna prove you wrong. Alright, so we start off the bat on the realm. Now, right here, the spawn, it's not like very rare, ultra rare, but it is, it's a pretty cool spawn. You have a village house on a mountain, like hanging off the mountain. This looks so cool. You could turn that into a little base, and I think someone actually did. You have a pillager outpost, you have a village, you could do some raids, you could get some emeralds, start a raid farm. You could do all sorts of stuff with that. And you have a nice flat spawn. It's kind of surrounded by extreme hills. It actually kind of gives it a really cool effect, in my opinion. And I mean, this is a very flat land for building houses. I mean, this is actually where I built my house personally in survival. So, but you guys aren't here for me to talk about how good the terrain is. You guys are here to see the spawners. So let's get started. I'm going to show you the first spawner. This is the closest mob spawner. I'm pretty sure it's the closest to spawn. So here it is. These are the coordinates. If you want to copy these down, go to it. Here they are, but this is a zombie spawner. Now the loot in most of these spawners is mediocre. Like, I mean, come on. Look at this. This is quite bad. But you could turn this into, a functional mob spawner, and just to set in perspective how close we are to spawn, we're in walking distance. When you spawn in, you have a lot of saturation. You could walk here without taking, like, any amount of hunger. So I mean, you could turn this into a functional mob spawner. I did that on the realm too. Sadly it did get destroyed by a creeper, but I hope the same does not happen to you. Now you might be like, okay, so a mob spawner next to spawn, that's normal. I find a lot of mob spawners in my survival world. Well, I'm gonna show you another cool little thing about the realm. This one, I wouldn't consider this a double spawner, but it's very close to a double spawner, in my opinion. It's your choice to judge whether you would consider this a double one, but personally, I kind of consider it like half and half. So, here's the first part of this. It's a zombie spawner. The loot, again, is very mediocre. There's practically nothing here. And you have this zombie spawner in this cave, and then let me go ahead and enter in the coordinates, because on my realm we have a staircase going down to the skeleton spawner. Well, I think I could probably hear the skeletons from here. Can I hear them? I think I can. They should be down here, if I'm not mistaken. They should be somewhere down here. I'm just gonna go ahead and, well, hold on. No, I'm just gonna go ahead and enter in the chords. I don't want to, waste my time looking around for them, but Alright, so 3. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot to enter in /TP. Alright, /TP add S 360. Hold on, let me look at the core. 360 11 616. And this is a skeleton spawner. Now you might be like, well, they don't seem that close together, but in reality, if you compare the coordinates, they're actually quite close to each other. The only thing that really affects this is the height. I mean, the skeleton spawner is literally at diamond level, while the zombie spawner is like at Y50, you know? So, it's just, I mean, it could be kind of a double spawner, but the way I look at it is, you could have one person, you know, camping the zombie spawner, the other person camping the skeleton. You'd have to make a complex contraption to try to get them to fit. I mean, try to get both them into one hole so you can kill them. Or, I mean, maybe there's a sweet spot in the middle of both those spawners where you can get them both to spawn, both drop down. I will let you be the judge of that. I'm not a master in spawning mechanics. But anyway, you might be like, well, I mean, that was good, but I still don't consider this very lucky. Well, alright, so I know, I don't have any coordinate evidence of this. I don't know the coordinates, but what I do know is that there is a lot of enchanted golden apples next to spawn that are actually quite easy to get. I don't know the coordinates because this flying, in my opinion, is a little slow. Like, I mean, compared to the elytra flying, it's kind of slow. And also, there is a lot of enchanted golden apples, under the ground. But I know that way, you can go like 1,000, 2,000 blocks. There's one in a ruined nether portal. This way, 2 enchanted golden apples in a desert pyramid, and this way, my dad found an enchanted golden apple in a desert pyramid too. I think it was like this way. But the enchanted golden apple I do have proof of. It's a little far away. Don't get me wrong. It's not really in walking distance. I want to consider it walking distance. It's more of like a elytra flying distance. But these are the coordinates to it. You can copy these coordinates down. But yeah, here it is. Spider spawner, open the chest. Notch apple. So, I mean, you're like, okay, 20k blocks away, that's not very impressive, I mean, but there is a lot of notch apples. Most of them I have gotten, I just don't have, like, photographic evidence. I don't know the coordinates. I can't really back it up that they're there. I can't show you guys, but I do know for a fact that there is a lot near spawn, and you guys just gotta believe me on this. But this is 20k blocks away, yeah, probably 30, rounded up to like 40k. I on stream have gotten some more notch apples, but most of them are so far away, like 100,000 blocks, that I don't, like, if someone told me the coordinates to them, I never found them. I don't even think I would have gone there myself, they're just really far away. So, personally, I don't know, it's like, I might as well not even show the coordinates to those other ones, but this is the closest one. In my opinion, that's like, I think people would actually travel to. Alright, so next you might be like, well, he showed us a notch apple 20k blocks away, or 40k blocks away. This isn't really that impressive, They got a few lucky spawners at spawn, but I'm gonna tell you this, the in-portal coordinates and the coordinates to the nether fortress are actually quite impressive. Now, I know that, in Portal, they have been closer to spawn, but if you're doing, a chill survival world, not speed running or anything like that, this is, oh crap, why did I just type that in? I had to do /TP, but this isn't a good enough walking distance to where, or it's a good enough distance to where, it's like not too far of a walk. It's not too, like right at spawn of a walk, but here it is. These are the coordinates to the end portal. Sadly, there is only one eye, but in my opinion, the best upside to this is at the very top, there's a village, right? And you guys might be like, well, most end portals spawn under villages, but still, in my opinion, I think this is really cool, because with a village, you could bring villagers into the end, you could, bring resources into the end, and one of my friends set up this cool thing. He had an animal farm right here, and you would shear sheep and go into the inn and use the beds to fight the dragon. I mean, since it's under a village, there's so much possibilities with this, and in my opinion, I think this in portal spawn is, in my opinion, pretty lucky. It's not like the luckiest thing that can happen, but it is still just, it's just pretty lucky. So I'm gonna go ahead and real quickly teleport to 0, or spawn. I'm gonna go ahead and get some obsidian. Let me find some flint and steel, and we're gonna construct another portal because we're going into the Nether. I'll just set it right here, I guess, like on top of here. This is a good spot. 1, 2, 3. I might have built. Nope. Might have built this a little too big, but so what? All right. So I'm going in. All right. Yeah, I think I built that one too high, but. In the Nether, a lot of people I've noticed with the Nether update, they've had to travel really far to get to fortresses because of all the new biomes that can't spawn fortresses, and like, you know, just the probability of a fortress has been lowered because of bastions and other stuff like that, biomes, spawn. I mean, it's just kind of, you know, it's a little bit harder to find them. So, in my opinion, I think this is really lucky that the Nether fortress is right over here. It's only 400 blocks from spawn, and I mean, that might seem like a lot to you, but personally, it's not really that much. I mean, at that point, if you think this is a lot, you practically are just expecting to spawn on top of one. Honestly, I think, you know, this is a very big fortress too. I really like this. You know, I think this is actually quite. I mean, it's not the luckiest thing. Again, kind of like the end portal, but this is still quite lucky in my opinion. You know, having the end portal and the Nether fortress practically, you know, same walking distance. You know, these are both useful assets to the game. I think this is really cool. And also, too, I think this one is kind of glitched a little bit. Like, this is very wonky. Like, just look at this. I mean, I've never seen a fortress that's this weird. You know, it's like, I don't know if this is glitched or if this is just a kind of weird way of it spawning. But in my opinion, I don't know, just this part kind of looks a little weird in the fortress. And I mean, there is some stuff in realms and worlds that do look a little corrupted. That doesn't add on to the luck factor, in my opinion, but I still think this is just really cool. Now, for the moment that you've all been waiting for, I'm gonna go and go back to the spawn portal. But you guys most likely clicked on this video, and you don't want to see all the rest. I mean, all you want to see is the triple spawner. Now, unlike the kind of up to your choice double spawner type thing, this is not up to your choice. I can guarantee you this is a triple spawner that is fully functional. It doesn't require 2 people to AFK. It doesn't require you to be, you know, like, specific spots that, you know, I mean, it's not like the other one where you gotta find a perfect spot in the middle. This is actually, like, truly triple spawner. And they're not, like, they're kind of sort of on the same y-axis. So I'm just gonna go ahead and real quickly TP over there. So I'm gonna go and enter in the coordinates, negative 801 40 1105. Now, these are the coordinates. You can copy them. Now, first of all, we have a zombie spawner right here. Loot is, you know, still, again, questionable. I mean, there's not much in here. And then, let's see. So, in this room, you know, probably, I think, like, 10 blocks away, you have another zombie spawner. And then, you walk over here, come all the way over here, skeleton spawner. Now, this is very lucky. You know, most of these YouTubers, like, that show off spawners like this, they're usually like triple cave spider spawners, triple spider spawners, and if they are a true triple spawner like this, they're most of the time on Java. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, stuff that's lucky is always on Java and it's, you know, never showcased on Bedrock. I'm just saying, when you're on YouTube, it's very hard to find something like this. I'm certainly not the first to, you know, showcase this or do something like this, but you know, it's just very hard to find a seed like this on YouTube. Now, don't get me wrong, this is not the best seed in existence. This is not like the, you know, the meta seed. This is not, you know, the ultimate seed, but this is a very lucky seed in terms of probability. I mean, it's kind of more one of those things that it's just, it's not very useful. It's more of just very, very lucky in terms of all the spawning stuff. But this triple spawner, I think the way it'd probably work is you'd have to, like, meet somewhere in the middle. Like, you'd have to, like, tunnel right here. Let's see, yeah, you'd have to, like, sit, like, right here or something, and then have, like, a funnel that shoots them all into one hole, and then you can kill them. But the good thing is, though, is that I probably wouldn't have made a video about this if it was all, like, zombie or all skeleton. But it is it's a variety of both. And skeleton's useful because infinite bone meal, good crop growth. Zombies good because trading with clerics you can get a lot of emeralds. And I mean, it's just kind of a perfect mixture of both. I don't think you need too much skeletons because they can actually lag the game. I think a bit more than zombies because they carry a bow and shoot arrows. So it's not. I mean, I think that's the perfect balance right there. That's the perfect spawner combination that you'd need. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name's Ghost Leviathan YT, and please subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed watching this video. And shout out to the channel Leviathan Kraken. He helped me make the thumbnail for this video. He came up kind of with the concept of it. His video link or his channel link will be in the description, so please go subscribe to him, show him support. He mainly does Subnautica modding videos and hopefully Minecraft streams and videos in the future. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.